Hello, welcome back. So in case you noticed, there's been an outfit change and a little bit of makeup on, and I'm missing a whole nother person here. But we were filming and then the camera completely cut out because the battery was dying. And I was, if you guys know me, I also filmed for Comfort Kills. I am the host and, shut that down. I am the host and creator for Comfort Kills, so I was filming a guest interview this morning, which, who, by the way, was phenomenal, Lena Lang. If you don't know her, you definitely want to check her out. The information will be on my Comfort Kills website, but she was pretty awesome. Digital nomad, does coaching for mindset and crucial conversations. So if you're in any type of leadership position or would like to enhance your relationships and improve the way that you, I guess, mingle with people, you definitely want to take a look at her and check her out because she's pretty freaking awesome. But I'm very excited about that. Anyways, that's Comfort Kills, and if you haven't checked it out yet, it's comfortkillsmedia.com. Just a little shameless promo. But anyways, back to Scentsy. We're gonna go through this, and because my husband starts virtual school back up, excuse me, I'm very excited. Starts virtual school back up on Monday, and he needs his desk space clean. So as you can see, he gets a nice pretty wall behind him. It's very plain. That's kind of just what my husband does. But otherwise, my house is smelling lovely. I'm also going to go through the consultant kit as well, because there was a lot of goodies in there that has been gutted since then, but I still do want to go through that and do some sort of opening because I haven't fully looked through it because I still wanted some kind of element of surprise. Anyways, so this is the fall catalog, and there are so many amazing scents that you're just gonna love. So let's go to holiday. So the next section that we haven't yet had a chance to do a sniff test is for our holiday section. So I'm going to bring those over here. So the first one is Be Merry, this one. And it's supposed to be pine boughs dotted with holly leaf and cassis. Ooh, I am totally butchering those. Oh, it's not the holiday you think it is. It has like that nice little sweet scent. It's very, very like subtle. It's not cinnamon, but it mimics cinnamon, and it's very, very sweet. So I do like that. Usually I enjoy the holiday scents. I like them for their spice and sometimes for like just like that fresh like wintergreen smell. So I guess I do like holiday scents. I wasn't sure what to expect with that one. All right, Christmas Cottage. And you guys, I'm so excited because I hit Superstar, Stellar Star. I need to understand this stuff more before I start trying to talk about it. Okay, Shooting Star. I got my Shooting Star award last night after my first party closed out. And so thank you to those who did support. And I'm very, very excited. Originally, when I started this, it was really just for the discount. Courtney wanted to kill me. I wanted the discount, and I'm a buyer, not a seller. And I've got a million other things going on right now. But once I got the consultant kit and got all these sample packs, I started getting a little excited because this stuff really is very timely right now with coronavirus, everything that's going on in this world. You don't want to be out in lines exposing yourself trying to buy different types of products. So Scentsy sells wax bars, they sell diffuser oils, essential oils, they sell cleaning products, they sell laundry products. There's no more waiting in line and exposing yourself and putting yourself at risk anymore, because a lot of these things you can now buy online, right? Even if you try to go onto Amazon right now to buy bleach, good luck. That's not really happening. But this stuff, this Scentsy, is made in the USA. And aside from things selling out from time to time, if you're not quick to jump on very popular items in this booklet, you really don't have a problem with it selling out the way that toilet paper has been selling out. So just keep that in mind. You can join the Scentsy Club anytime you want, and just know that those are all little things that you can do. Keep yourself safe, stay home. I'm a nurse. I don't want to see you sick. I don't want to have to treat you at the bedside and care for you, because I want you to stay home. I want you to stay healthy and be Scentsy happy, because this stuff really gives you all the good feels. All right, so this one is Christmas Cottage. Anyways, off my soapbox. This is Valencia, orange, raspberries, cloves, and spices. I can smell it and it's not even facing my direction yet. Oh, that's a very nice Christmassy smell. I love it. The spices is not very overwhelming. It's enough that I could smell it from here, but it's a really nice peppermint candy is what it reminds me of. So I really do like that. Cranberry garland. And I'll be honest with you guys, if I don't like it, you can probably see it in my face. Oh, it smells like cranberries, of course. Cranberry garland and sage and pine cones. Oh, that's a really nice scent. So a very subtle cranberry. It's a nice change up to add to the fruity citrusy side. Well, not citrus, but the fruity side of things. I actually do like that. Perfectly peppermint. Now this one, my friend Lulu just bought. She just bought a couple of these bars for Christmas as Christmas gifts. She's already done her Christmas shopping, you guys. It's August. You guys, if you want certain scents, you want to make sure that you jump on these when you can. Otherwise, it's not going to be available because everybody else is going to think the same thing. And again, remember, COVID-19 is happening out there. Things aren't being made and produced and manufactured as quickly as they used to be. My husband's buying car parts for his Jeep, and there's so many things that we rely on China and international places for tiny little parts. And just to buy a complete kit for his shocks, certain little pieces of it were made in China. And so because certain little elements of that package was gone, he could no longer, it's basically out of stock and back ordered until everybody else in this world can get their shit together. But I mean, we have a pandemic on our hands, and so keep that in mind. These things are made in the United States. They are still going very strong. Factoring and manufacturing and creation is not being affected as much as many other places and companies in this world. So Perfectly Peppermint has a very gentle peppermint smell. It's pure peppermint. I can only imagine this burned. I love peppermint eucalyptus smells. It's the Asian in me. We have this thing called green oil, and I love that stuff. So I think this is much more tolerable for my husband because he always complains that I smell like my mom. So, all right, Silver Bells, mint candy canes, winter pear, caramel, vanilla sugar. Wow. This is a very manly fruit smell. It's manly and it's sweet. And I think it's that mint candy canes that makes it manly, and winter has to be the winter. But then that vanilla sugar gives it like a little bit of sweetness. So if you're looking for a smell for your guys, because I know some of you guys actually buy warmers and wax scents for their offices, which is the smartest thing you can do because we have a lot of really good manly ones. For example, I'm jumping on the 9-1 purchase for the Nightmare in Christmas Nightmare. Jack Skellington. My husband really adores those, and so I'm actually jumping on one of those, getting the warmer and the mini plug-in for him so that he can warm up his scents. And I did grab a couple of manly ones, but I actually really like this Silver Bells for him too. I like it for me. All right, Very Merry Cranberry. Again, we just did a cranberry one earlier, right? Cranberry garland. This one has berries, the winter berries plus cedar. So it's very similar, but a little bit more fruity than the cranberry garland. So, because the cranberry garland had cranberry, sage, and pine cones. So Very Merry Cranberry is also a nice cranberry flavor. I love that these holiday ones aren't like the obvious spice ones. I guess that will be in the spice kit, but it's just nice and Christmassy. Very Snowy Spruce. This is balsam spruce, cedar branches, and pine cones. This smells like Christmas forest. So if you're into those types of smells, this is for you. It's not fruity. It's not clean. It's not citrus. It's pine cones. It smells great, but it's not me. But if you like those types of smells and you're trying to change this up for the holidays and you want to have the smells rotating, this is a good one to rotate because it's definitely very different in a pleasant kind of way. So Maybe for the men stuff, men holiday. Put it in their office, ladies. Winter berry apple tea. This is winter tea, cranberry, apple, and honey. This smells like Cracker Barrel on a Christmas morning, if they're even open. Again, the cranberry and apple and honey, but then the winter tea gives it that like hint of spice. I'm so terrible with smells and names and sounds and but just know that this smells pretty good too. All right, that's the winter collection. Let's save new release for last. Let's go to spice. Oh, this one's, no, actually let's go to fruity because it's closer to me and I don't want to reach and get them all mixed up. Fruity, fruity, fruity. We'll start with Autumn Road Trip. We just went on a road trip, you guys, because our vacation was canceled due to all things COVID-19. We had a trip to Europe where we were supposed to go to France and we were supposed to go to Italy. And we were going to be there for like a little over a week, almost a week and a half. And all of that was canceled. That was scheduled for June. And we had confirmed that last year. So, of course, COVID-19 happened in 2020. Well, 2019 technically, but we had confirmed early 2019. And so all of that was canceled. We had a cruise to, I believe it was Western Caribbean cruise, where it was 5 different locations, 2 of them being the Dominican Republic, one was Antigua. I can't remember the rest, but we had so much planned for travel and everything was canceled. So we just wanted to take the kids, we have teenagers, on a trip to somewhere. But again, we are still in the middle of a global pandemic, so we ended up taking them on a road trip and we drove the perimeter of the state of Florida, and we did that in like 3.5 days, not quite 4. It took us 78 hours of lapse time to do that, but we weren't on the road the entire time. That was including staying overnight and stuff like that. So the longest drive we had was an 8.5, maybe not quite 9-hour day, and that was because I wanted to really trace the outline of Florida, going from Miami, and then we stopped in Jacksonville. We stopped at a couple of different places, but we ended the night in Jacksonville, and then we took Jacksonville and went all the way west to the Panhandle, went down to Pensacola, and then curved around to Panama City. And we're driving along 98, the coastal line, and then we stayed in Panama City, and then we drove again through what they call the Emerald Coast, and it's the greenest I've ever seen the Gulf Coast, but I think it's part of its natural appeal. It's green, and there's tons and tons. If you guys ever want beachfront property, there's tons and tons for sale, because that area, the Forgotten Coast is what the motto behind the county was, has been heavily impacted by hurricanes in the past. So if you want to take a chance and you want a little piece of paradise, that's where you could go. See, I should also be a real estate agent, but I'm not. Because I really was like, wow, every single one along the coastline, because they all had a pier leading out to the water. Some of the piers were ruined, some were still intact, some had intact piers but no home anymore. So really, and then there was a lot of land for sale too. So if you're ever interested, we drove all the way through there. And so of course, curving through 98 and driving along the coastal line was what took us longer. Otherwise we could have just kind of cut through, but that was, what's the point of that? Anyways, Autumn Road Trip is our first of fruity. And this is Harvest Apple, Pear, and Silver Oak. And I smell all of the above. And this is definitely something I would totally add on to my my list. I kind of like that a lot. All right, Berry Bright, Blue Raspberry, Clementine, and Sugar Plum. Oh, so it's got the sweetness of the raspberry and the plum, and then a little hint of clementine spice. I like that. I think I'm gonna own everything in this fruity collection. I love fruity, and I love citrus, and I love clean. Although some of the clean I'm a fan of, and some not so much. So, Black Raspberry Vanilla, Dark Berries, Warmed with Vanilla. Oh, that's sweet. This is like a perfume my daughter would have worn when she was like 13. It's really sweet. I love it. It's one of them little teenager, preteen perfumes. Caramel Apple Craze. Caramel, red delicious apples, and vanilla. Oh, That has a very, very strong, it says what's vanilla, but it has a very strong vanilla. I know it's called caramel apple. Oh, the caramel. That's what it is. That's why it's so sweet. It's sweet. It's sweet. Like, I like it. Sweet, but I like it. Please excuse my bird upstairs. He gets upset when I can't, when I'm not playing with him. Cloudberry. I thought, here, Cloudberry Dreams. It's part of the new release, but it's also in the fruity family. I just bought this for my daughter. She really likes this one. Raspberry, rose, peach, and vanilla. I smell the rose in here, along with everything else, but that's what really makes it like different. I like it. Again, guys, new release. My daughter just asked for this, and so this is in our next package coming. Honey pear cider. So if you've never tried Scentsy before, this is why you should try it. This is paraffin wax scented. It lasts much longer than the stuff that you buy at any of the other stores that you are now risking yourself and exposing yourself for. This one, juicy pear, honey, and spices. So sweet with some spice. This also could go in the holiday very easily, or even in the spice section, but it definitely has that sweet pear smell. I think those all belong over there. Perfectly pomegranate. This one I remember really liking. Pomegranate and sweet berry. Maybe not so much. It's kind of plain. I think I liked the name. Pomegranate and sweet berry. Does pomegranate really have a smell? My husband loves eating pomegranate. It's sweet. It's like a plain fruit smell, like a fruit snack smell. Sea salt and avocado. Pink sea salt, orange, and avocado. I smell the sea salt and the orange, and I think the avocado is what makes it unique. It's a bestseller, guys. Oh, and that perfectly pomegranate was a bestseller. Maybe it's for those who like more subtle fruit smells. Snowberry. Snowberry. I don't have snowberry. I don't know where it is. Okay, we'll skip. Maybe we'll find it later. No, I don't see it unless it's not really red. That would have been interesting. Loganberry, strawberry, peppermint, and cinnamon. Where are you? Okay. Oh, that's why. Snowberry. And in the book, it's upside down, but it's like reddish color. And look, this is like white. Snowberry. Loganberry, strawberry, peppermint, and cinnamon. The peppermint and cinnamon like marries itself in with the fruity smell. It smells good. Snow-kissed cranberry. Cranberries, white balsam, and sugared woods. I like this. It has that like extra fruity but woodsy. Maybe for your man during the holidays too. I like that. Very Merry Cranberry. Where are you? I don't see you either. And Winterberry Apple Tea. I don't see it. All right, moving on. That's that. Let's go on to citrus. So I did section all these out to prepare myself. So I like to plan. Blue Grotto is my favorite. I have this burning, this was the first one I burned upstairs in my loft. This is the first one I took to work with me. Please excuse me. I do use a wax warmer at work when I can get away with it, but I do have a replacement diffuser fan coming. So I was just starting out and I had my wax warmer, so that's why. But this one is heavenly. It's tropical notes, citrus, and lush botanicals. It's my favorite, and it's a bestseller, so of course. Citrus family. Coconut lemongrass. This one is coconut and lemongrass. I love the smell of lemongrass, so let's see. Oh, it smells like the beach, like suntan lotion, but with a hint of lemongrass, which makes it citrus, and it's good. I'm gonna have to get that and add it. I don't see it over there. I don't have it yet, guys. One more thing I get to add. Okay, lemon verbena. And again, I love citrus. I love the smell that, like I just love that smell. And Always been a fan of like tropical smells, citrusy smells, fruity smells. Those are my favorite types. I also really, really like clean. So lemon zest, lime, and verbena leaf. Oh, yeah, so it's very zesty, very limey. It's definitely would prefer this in my cleaning products for sure. And if I'm not, I think there's cleaning products in this. Let me see. But I do like it. Or maybe if I just want like that fresh lemon verbena. Where you at? There's a Scentsy bar, a room spray. There you go. A scent circle. So you want like a nice zesty smell in your closet or in your car. And then the Scentsy pod. Okay. So you can use the room spray for sure. Ah, toilet spray. That's a good one. I like it, and not that it belongs in the toilet, but this is a good one to really just knock out the fumes that are happening in there. All right, squeeze the day. Lemons and vanilla cream. So it's zesty and it's sweet. I like it. I like it. I would totally get this and switch out, rotate through one of my scents. So I mean, I have a lot to rotate, so it's gonna be like 2022 before I finish going through all my smells. This one is citrus, sun-kissed citrus. I have tons of these in a sample right now because I absolutely love the smell, and I think that it's gonna really be a selling point when people realize just how strong the aroma is, but how pleasant it is at the same time. So I have tons of these in a sample. If you want one, just hit me up, let me know, and just give me your address and I'll shoot it to you. You know, no strings attached. I want everybody to fall in love with Scentsy the way that I did, and you know, you don't have to buy if you don't want to, but trust me, you're gonna love it. $6 a wax bar, or if you get like the 3-pack or the 6-pack, you save even more. So the more you bundle, the more you save. And if you want to host a party, you can also earn yourself rewards as well. If you sell a minimum amount, which is only $200, which is very easy to do, you guys, you will find that this is things get cheaper and cheaper as you are more and more involved. If you want to host a party, that's the way to go, just so that you can get credit to spend money and half price items if you meet the different criteria. So easy to do. I just did it. I wrapped it up last night and met my first goal, and you know, well on my way into my next goal, because this stuff sells itself. You don't have to do a whole lot of sell. You just hand them a sample, like I can do with you if you would like a sample of this, and you know, you're gonna realize this stuff smells way better than that junk that you buy at the store. It really does. Oh, I love this. Oranges, lemons, limes, and grapefruit. I love it. My favorite. So that's it for the citrus family. I do wish that there was more, but I feel like now that I've gone through the first sniffs, I realize that there's a lot of citrus inspired within all the other areas too. So I'm gonna have to start like marking my book off so that I know. But I really, really